Most people would say that their favorite scene in Bong Joon-ho's 2003 masterpiece Memories of Murder is this, or this, or this, maybe even this. But for me, it's not any of those. It's this, or this, or this one. Hold on to the last one. We will come back to it. Usually in a crime thriller, we expect a payoff, a killer unmasked, a sense of closure. We endure the twists, the red herrings, the tension, all for that final click where everything falls into place. But then, sometimes, a film does not give you that. And you find yourself asking, if he is not even going to show the killer, then why did the director make the film at all? What's the point of a mystery without a solution? Unless it was never about the killing. Let's go back to the very beginning. The rice paddy fields. Golden hued, dreamlike, almost nostalgic. A young boy can be seen carefully collecting grasshoppers in a jar. Then enters Park Tuman, the detective. He pats the boy on the head and walks towards a body lying in the fields. This is the first and the last time we see him as a benevolent or dignified. Then something subtle but powerful happens. The boy starts imitating him. That single image can mean two things. One, Park's methods are so crude and ineffective, even a child could copy them. Or worse, this is how police brutality, carelessness, and systemic rot get passed down from one generation to the next. The color here is warm, golden, but for the rest of the film, the palette turns bleak and dull. Why? Because the film isn't just about the murders, it's about the mood of a nation. The 1980s South Korea was living under a military dictatorship, filled with fear, tension, and a growing public distrust toward the police and a system meant to protect them. We see Park unable to stop a tractor from running over a crucial footprint. Children roam crime scenes, reporters barge in, nothing is secured. You'd never see this in a Hollywood thriller. Then we meet the cops, and they are not brilliant detectives. They are lazy, violent, and superstitious. They beat confessions out of suspects. They plant evidence. They trust rumors and shamans over science. The result? A tragedy that borders on comedy. In one unforgettable scene, Park interrogates a mentally ill suspect and confuses him into confessing. It's hilarious, but also very scary. Even the only female police officer, though technically a cop, is constantly sidelined. She makes tea. She books hotel rooms. When she uncovers a key clue, no one notices. No one thanks her. She's a cop, but not treated like one. This isn't just a side note. It's part of Bong Joon-ho's larger point that in broken systems, even good people get reduced to background noise. There's a moment where a semen sample is sent to the US for analysis. It seems minor, but here is the thing. In the real case, that sample was actually sent to Japan. So why did Bong Joon-ho change it to America? Because it's not just about forensic analysis. It's about dependence. About a nation that could not even investigate itself. During the 1980s military dictatorship, South Korea was heavily reliant on American support. Politically, militarily, economically. By changing Japan to America, Bong Joon-ho is saying something deeper. Korea could not even analyze what was happening within its own borders. It had to look outward for answers. Which brings us back to So Tae-yoon, the young detective from Seoul. He starts off logical, by the book. He believes in evidence. He even says, confidently, documents never lie. But by the end, when the forensic results say that the suspect he was so sure to be the killer is not in fact the killer, he ignores it. He stares into the suspect's eyes and just knows. He believes his gut, just like Park. He becomes what he once despised. So what is Memories of Murder really about? It's about a serial killer, yes. But more than that, it's about what happens to people inside a broken system. How violence becomes normal. How corruption becomes routine. How even the best intentions dissolve into despair. It's not just about a killer we never catch. It's about how the system never really wanted to catch him in the first place. A serial killer doesn't look like a monster. He looks like your neighbor, your coworker, someone you pass on the street. He looks ordinary. And that final stare, Park isn't just looking at the camera, he is looking at us. Because we all are perfectly capable of being that killer. What did you see in that final stare? Let me know in the comments. I'm Cineman, and I'll see you in the next frame.